Nico in the portal, do not contact tag. We'll see what happens here. Pete Nakos has got all the latest for you. Again, on3.com, get a membership, follow Pete, follow the portal account on Twitter for On3, all that. Make sure you're locked in. Portal season is, in fact, in full swing as of today. Now, there's two sides of every portal activity. Tennessee now sounds like they're going to be in the portal market for a quarterback. Yeah. Where do things stand for them and, like, the path forward? I know there's still some names filing in, I'm sure, as we're even on the air right now. But where do things stand right now in your mind?
I think, talking to a lot of sources at Tennessee the last couple of days, I think it's really clear that they're not going to rush this. And they feel really good about what they have with George McIntyre and Jake Merklinger. And they're trying to make sure that the fit is right. And they already lost Nico, so I don't think they feel like they can afford to lose George or Jake at the moment. And that makes sense because right now they only have 2 scholarship quarterbacks. So I think a lot of thoughts going into it. They're watching a ton of film. They're trying to figure out who is going to make the most sense. But I don't think that similar to Nico's recruitment, that is not the clearest picture either. And that's one of those things that, I want to come here and, like, dish out all the info and have everything for you. But, like, not everyone moves the fastest. And that's fine. And people have the right to do that. But, yeah, I mean, like, I was talking to Austin Price at VolQuest last night. He does a great job. And, like, we were both like, yeah, we'd love to write some, like, insiders about Tennessee quarterbacks right now, but that's just not going to happen.
Yeah. It's the reality of, it's funny, too, because you talk about Tennessee not moving as quickly. You kind of start to do the math on this thing, and you think, well, Tennessee probably, if they feel good about what they have in that quarterback room, they don't need to move all that quickly. Like, I have to believe, as much as, Tennessee will be in the market for a portal quarterback, how often do you think Tennessee's phone is ringing from other guys that might jump in the portal or already in the portal, hypothetically speaking?
Yeah, you're seeing a lot of things across the country right now where some agents are making phone calls to Tennessee to try to get their guy raised. There's a portion of quarterbacks who want to have the opportunity to play at the University of Tennessee and want to own that moment and try to go be a starter in the ACC. So there's a lot of different groups right now. There's, like, who does Tennessee want? Who wants to be at Tennessee? Who wants to get a raise? There's, like, a lot of moving parts here.
Do you think they'll take a portal quarterback even if he's not going to be the starter?
Yes.
So you'd be wildly surprised if they don't take somebody even as a depth piece to be
correct.
In there.
Yeah, that's my take on it.
And with the Nico exodus, you'd think now, okay, you probably have some extra NIL dollars to play with. How much is that factoring in terms of who Tennessee can go after in your mind?
I think that Tennessee's open to spending and that they will do it for the right guy. I also think, though, that, like, money has never been, like, the biggest thing, like, issue for Tennessee.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to start now.
It's a nice world to be in if you're a Vol fan.
It's definitely a good spot to be in if you're a Vol fan. And I know, there's been a lot of what's 2025 going to look like and stuff. I would just say, like, let's see how the spring portal breaks out and see how that goes. And then we're going to have all of July for JD to break down 2025.
Yeah, the clear picture is very much so still developing when it comes to what Tennessee is going to do and everything around Nico and all that. So a lot evolving here. Pete, appreciate all your question or all your time. Last question for you here.
Yeah, for sure.
When it comes to what Tennessee is going to be here in 2025, do you think it's a thing where Tennessee could take more than one quarterback through this portal cycle if they don't get a starter? Is it like hey, we just want to get more depth in the room, we want to breed competition, y'all get after it here, we'll figure it out come game one?
That's a great question. I don't know the answer to that. I think it depends on who the first guy is.
Okay. So it'll be,
Like Auburn took Jackson Arlen and Ashton Daniels, and that was a clear move to build some depth in the room. Do we see something like that play out at Tennessee? I go on the side of no right now, but I've seen crazier things.
Well, I'm sure we're going to see some crazy things in this portal cycle, and Pete's got you covered for all of it. Yeah. Brother, appreciate your time. Thanks for being locked in for us. Again, follow Pete on the socials, the On3 portal account on the socials, all that to stay locked in. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We'll keep this party rolling. We will see y'all next time.